Welcome back, folks. It's been a while since we had a chance to sit down with folks from Meta and talk about how things are going out there and how things are going throughout the community with what they're doing. So I'd like today to welcome Tara Tenorio.
Thank you,
Actually,
James.
the first time you and I have had a chance to sit down and do this.
We're official now.
Welcome on board.
Thank you for having us.
So yeah, obviously Meta has had a huge impression in our community, and we'd like to just share some of the things that aren't always known publicly about what's going on out there and, like I say, throughout the community. So Tara, would you just talk a little bit about what's going on in the community with you guys?
Absolutely. Thank you for asking. The latest and greatest is that we're about to unveil our first round of community action grants. So this is the first time this program is happening in Sumner County, and we're excited to say that in just a few weeks we'll be announcing the recipients. So that program covers 3 different categories, James. That'll look like STEM education is one of our core impact areas. The second one is creating connections in the community, online and off. And then that last one is use of technology for the power of community benefit. So a wide variety of options for folks to choose from, and that program will be back in the fall.
Did you get a lot of applications?
We did. So for our first
Good.
year, very excited. I will say across our data centers, this is a program that we have, and we're up there in the top 10% in terms of applicants. So very impressive for our first year, and totally not surprising coming from Gallatin.
That was one of the great things when you folks were first coming, and I was talking with the team that came here before, and they were talking about these grants that you can do throughout the city, and that was part of what really made me excited that you folks landed here.
Absolutely.
But now you're here, and there's construction going on. How are things going on out there?
That is everybody's favorite question. So construction is going well and is very much ongoing to support the workforce development needs that we have at our data center site. We have a program, it was formerly called Hard Hat in Hand, and it is now rebranded as Advancing Careers in Trades. So that name really reflects the idea that we are helping folks find paths in construction through an 8-week program. So just to share real briefly about what that looks like, a cohort of up to around 16 folks will come, spend 4 weeks in the classroom with Vol State, and then spend another 4 weeks with us at the data center site actually practicing in the trade that they have selected for their preference. So wonderful opportunity with DPR, with Rosendin Electric, with our other trade partners, Jerry Coatings, Harris, to be able to identify the career path you want and actually have a very real-time opportunity to practice it. Those opportunities end with job placement at the construction site. So very excited to have 13 new folks coming on board in just a couple of weeks.
And what's great about that is they're paid while you go through that process, so it really makes it easy for folks to transition and find a good career.
Absolutely. From the stipend that happens when you're working through that 8-week program, there's also some other resources that we've recognized. So barriers to entry have been things like transportation and childcare, and we're working with our friends at the American Job Center to be able to remove some of those barriers as well.
Excellent. We're so glad you're here. Folks, thank you for sharing some time with us today. It's been just a tremendous project and a tremendous trip that we've made with these folks, and we're excited they're here and looking forward to come back and talk with you not too long and tell you what else is going on. Tara, thank you.
Thank you for having us. We're happy to be here.
My pleasure.